What's up guys, Carly here, and today I'm going to teach you how to do consecutive double unders and go over the two biggest mistakes that I see on the daily that's keeping you from getting that 10th, 20th, maybe 100th double under. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel right now and come jump with me. What's up guys, Carly here, and thanks for joining me on how to do consecutive double unders. Alright, so I have two main mistakes that I see happen time and time again that is keeping many of you from stringing them together, okay? So this video is not about teaching you how to do a double under necessarily, but how to string them together. If you do not have your double under down, I suggest you check out this video right here, which is going to teach you some great tips and form to get you ready to be able to string them together. Double under is an advanced skill, so you want to make sure that you have it down in good form before you start trying to string them together, okay? Here's why. There's two main things that are stopping you from doing your double unders consecutively. One is fatigue, okay? Now there's many reasons why we get really tired. One, just not having the endurance or capacity level to be able to keep going. Two, if you're using a weighted jump rope, which by all means do, I love it. This is my quarter-pound rope from Crossropes, but just know that this takes a lot more energy and power from you, and you are definitely gonna get tired a lot sooner than if you were using, say, a PVC jump rope or a wire rope. But that's not to say that you can't do them. I love doing my double unders with a weighted rope because I burn more calories and build more muscle while doing it, okay? Just don't be so hard on yourself if you can't seem to get 5 in a row and your friend's over there doing 50, but they got a wire rope, okay? It's a lot easier for them because the rope is a lot lighter. All right, so fatigue. Also with fatigue, you wanna make sure that you have the proper form, okay? If you are piking your legs or donkey kicking them in the back, you are wasting energy, okay? And that is keeping you from that next 50 to 100 double unders, okay? Let me tell you. Now, how do you fix that? You fix that by jumping in the mirror so you can see your form, or by videoing yourself. If you have a video camera, definitely I suggest recording yourself to see at what part you start to fall apart, because we all do at one point. We get really tired and our form starts to just go out of control, okay? So make sure that you guys are videoing or watching yourself to see if you have the correct form. Oftentimes we'll think that we do, but then when we play it back, we'll notice that we don't, okay? So this is another common thing that I see to happen. When we start to get really tired, our arms start to go out, just like this, and then look what happens. Whoop, the rope gets short and then you trip over it, okay? So that could be another reason why on that 5th or even 10th double under that you're tripping over it, okay? Sometimes you can't see it unless you actually watch yourself doing it, all right? So make sure you guys are watching yourself on the double unders. So just to recap here, proper form is standing straight up. We're gonna have our chest up. Our whole body's gonna be in alignment. We're gonna have our hands down by our hips. Our elbows are gonna be slightly bent. And we're just gonna have a nice loose grip in our wrist and our knees slightly bent, okay? And my legs are just hip width apart, all right? And I'll be bouncing on the balls of my feet as always, okay? Just like in my basic bounce, this is the same form I'm gonna do when I do double unders, okay? So make sure you have that form. Sometimes it's easy to look from the side so you can see where you're at. I've seen many people get down 50, even 100 double unders in a row, but when I watch them, they're totally piking their body. And that's awesome that they can do 50 to 100 like that, but they could probably do 200 if they have proper form because they're losing energy. So just make sure to double check your form so you can get the most out of your double unders. All right, my next tip is timing. Yes, timing is everything, but we do not want to overcomplicate a natural process, okay? If you have down your basic bounce just easily and your basic double under, just one of them, don't overthink the timing of it, okay? This is how I teach my classes. I teach them with just this simple skill right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all right? Get that over and over in your head. So that 1, 2 is a flick of the wrist. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And it also just automatically kind of gives you the little delay in that. So that way when you jump down, go 1, 2, down, 1, 2, down, 1, 2, down, okay? I don't want to overcomplicate this for you. So this is what we're gonna do. We are gonna practice the timing without actually jumping over the rope. It is gonna save you many whiplashes and a lot more energy to be able to do more of them later, okay? So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get in regular form. We're just gonna hold our jump rope here. We're gonna jump up as if we're doing 10 double unders in a row, but we're gonna be saying the 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. In a row, you're gonna envision the rope going under you twice. you're gonna flick your wrist just as if you were doing it, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just like that until you have it down. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? That's seriously all there is to it, guys. I know, it's a little bit more, but for the most part, that is the timing. Do not overcomplicate it, okay? It's when we start listening to everything else that we're like, oh wait, my arm should be here, my elbow should be here. No, I actually tend to kind of jump rope a little bit with my arms out a little further, and that's fine. My rope is a little longer because of that. But if you're more comfortable in like this, that's cool too. You do you, have your arms somewhere around here, all right? It's really not that big of a deal. Just don't stress yourself out about constantly thinking that you need to have your elbows in, and the next thing you know, you can't jump over the rope because you're too stressed about worrying about everything else, okay? So let's start off just with 5 basic bounces. In basic bounce, I want you to jump with 2 feet together. Do not do alternating foot, all right? We want to go into this with our 2 feet together because that's how we do double unders, is with 2 feet together, okay? So I'm going to do 5 basic jumps, and then I'm going to go into 3 double unders in a row, saying the 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, just like that, all right? So if you need to start with maybe just 2 in a row, do that, but make sure you're doing the 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And if you keep tripping over your rope, start back from scratch and do it without actually jumping over the rope. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? Keep doing that until you have it down. I'm gonna do it in slow motion a couple times for you guys so you can see it. I'll do 3 basic bounces and then I'll do 5 double unders in a row, okay? I think it might have been 10, I don't know. Anyway, the point is make sure that you guys keep practicing. You want to make sure that you have great form so you don't get fatigued later on, and then just get that basic timing down of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You be the judge of how many you want to start with in a row. I have some people that can just automatically start and go up to 10, or some people like to add 2, then 3, then 4, then 5 double unders, so on and so forth. You do you, we all learn at our own levels, so don't be hard on yourself. You got this, all right? I definitely suggest getting a mirror or camera so you can watch yourself. Anyway guys, I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. If you guys have any questions, please give me some love down here in the comments. I love to answer you guys back and see who you are. Anyway guys, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.